Hey y'all, Alex and my family. Hey boo, it is your favorite goddess, also Fancy 734. Welcome to session 3 of Overcoming Addictions. So today is Wednesday, September 6th, 2023. I've been forgetting to say like the date and time. It's close to 10 o'clock. Hey Siri, what time it is?
It's 9:51 p.m.
It's 9:51 p.m. So today, I guess I'm supposed to be like, hi, my name is Tisa, I'm an alcoholic. I'm not gonna be introducing myself as Fancy Needs for real because I feel like, Fancy is just a different part of me. Like there's a different persona. But anyway, I need to try to get comfortable because let me tell y'all, today I do want to fucking drink. So in the title, I did put, parenting highs and lows. So for those of y'all that don't know, I am a mother. I'm a mother of a 13-year-old daughter, so a teenager, And these are very trying times to, like, we preparing for a trip. You know what I'm saying? Like, her eighth grade trip to DC and shit. Like, damn, this is when the shit start getting expensive. And anyway, like, so one thing about having addictions, hey boo, welcome, welcome. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share this with someone. Just share this if you can. I would appreciate it. So, or like if that's on your heart to do. But today I'm struggling with basically needing an outlet for my aggression or something to do. What did I do? Eat a bunch of junk food. What I got? Snacks, bitch. And I'm bodied up, or at least half of it before I go to sleep. But like, so today, like I got in an argument with my kid, and that's not uncommon dealing with teenagers, like them being upset. But it seems like she's having some, aggression coming from past issues that I didn't know that were an issue, and things that I don't necessarily see from her point of view. So I'm having a hard time understanding what the issue is. And, I'm human, so I'm just getting pissed off because who the fuck you talking to like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, who you talking to like that? And I definitely don't like public disrespect at all. Like, I don't fool with it. Um, so I know like managing and trying to manage your emotions or anger, especially, heightened emotions when like struggling with addictions is the hard thing to do because usually you would have whatever it is your vices that you would indulge in. You know what I'm saying? But that's not something I got, or that's not something I'm doing anymore. And I think the hardest thing about dealing with your addictions while being a parent is like you gonna have some moments with your kid that are extremely great because you may not be using the best judgment. So you might be doing some stuff that your kid think is super fun, but it might be dangerous, um, and or you may have lacked like some of judgment. And this isn't saying like you intentionally putting your child in harm's way, but these are things that happen. So for example, like speeding, you know what I'm saying? Like some lightweight like that, speeding, or taking them to an amusement park in a day, or like, taking them out of school so y'all can go do something because you have an impulsive moment. But then on the flip side, they're missing out on certain things. So, like I didn't really today I felt like I was being judged, by my kid as a parent. And I said, again, and I'll say like I still am having a hard time grasping exactly what the issue is. So it was like we was just butting heads, and it's really hard. Like, no one leaves the situation happy when the conversation can't be had. Um, and I think, um, well, for me, it's just like your kids don't forget. So now that she's getting to a more articulate age, like she's always been very articulate, but now that she's getting in a very like more of a expressive age where she doesn't mind expressing and saying whatever, like it's a lot for me to take on, and I need to learn how to just accept it and deal with that. Um, but it's not gonna just go away. This ain't something that I can just drink away or anything like that. So, and I think the one of the biggest things is like um, having to come to terms and face the fact that like your kids go through this with you when you do have children in this stage, like, and it's hard to be a parent when like, I mean, you can't avoid it. So, like, I'm very thankful that I have a support system that allows for me to be able to step away so I can get myself together. But it was so funny because she was just like, you can't date because you need to get your life together and you da 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 da. And I was like, why shouldn't I be dating? And to me, I'm like, shit. Compared to what in my mind, compared to what it was, like I got my shit together. But also like it's showing me like there needs to be a further boundary created between like what my life is as a parent and what my life is as a person. um, and figuring out like yes your kids, like for me, like I think she should know that I date. I don't think it's not like something I just discuss with her, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, let me tell you about, no, hell no. But realistically I am a human being, so I'm the one who has to create the normalcy. But however, like she doesn't like I'm her mom first, So I have to accept the fact that she doesn't necessarily want to know that part of my life about, me as a young single woman. And that's okay too. And I think it's hard to take constructive criticism or take any criticism from my kids when it's like, I'm putting all of this into this relationship to create, you know what I mean? Like to take care of you, X, Y, and Z. um, but our kids do deserve and very much are entitled to an opinion about how they wish to be cared for, how they wish to be raised, how what they wish to experience. And within our little, hey boo, thank you. Within our like discussion or argument, because it was barely a discussion. We both I was trying to get it out there, like get to the point. But like within that, she did talk about like, well, that was my dream for my life, and I'm like, what do your dreams got to do with my life? Like, and it's like but I'm pretty sure, like, I mean, the same dream that I have from my life isn't what she desired for hers. So it's very interesting that that's coming out, and it's like basically challenging me to grow more as a parent, um, and to take myself out of it. Like, even though this is a big emotional based relationship, like, I have to take myself out of it. Um, and even though she may have opinions about who and what and how I should be as a parent, I need to take myself, when I think about it, I don't need to think about it from the perspective of a parent. I need to put myself in her shoes. And, or I need to think about it like just as an individual. Like if I had somebody caring for me, like what would I want? How would I want that to be? And then like how what are the steps I can take to be able to implement being a better caregiver on a daily basis. And it's very interesting because right now we don't see each other, like often. Like I see her often, but she don't live with me right now. and that's because she want to go to a certain school. So I'm letting her go to her school of choice. You know what I mean? And like right now, I'm out the way. Um, and so it's just been really interesting that the times that we do see each other, she's upset. And I'm like, I'm doing everything you want. Like, I'm literally giving you everything you want. Like, why are you so upset? So, like, if there's some underlying animosity, like, then to me, realistically, it's because it was a lack of love, a lack of consideration, a lack of care in some area. And I had to deal with that. And baby, it's hard as hell, you know? It's very hard and it hurts because, um, you know, now she having her moments where she's taking her anger out. And I got to be able to stomach that, you know, to a certain extent. Like I said, I'm not trying to, you know, I ain't one for tolerating disrespect and things like that. But she should be able to express herself, even the negative opinions that I may not want to hear. Um, and she deserves for me to be that safe space for her to express herself freely and openly. Like, I have to be able to take that no matter how bad it hurts or whatever, because she needs to know that she can do this in the world and in life and be able to say her piece, you know, without reprimand. Um, so it's very challenging. You know, I'm about to open my candy. I need to figure out what I'm watching tonight. Y'all know every time I say I'm gonna go and watch Tommy on Power, I don't end up watching it. I end up just scrolling. I be scrolling on YouTube trying to figure out what I'm gonna watch. I be putting shit in my watch later list or whatever. It's probably 1,000 videos in that watch later list. So when y'all start coming to this, y'all better bring out some snacks or some candy or something, cause nighttime is snack time for me. I ain't gonna be able to hold out without having me some snacks. These some Sour Patch Peach. I love these. Okay? And if you ever want to give me a snack, you can get these too. Don't blame me and get no peach rings. I don't like those. Funny, right? Don't give me no peach rings. The texture is way off. But them, and they not that hard. They're real kind of soft. So yeah. This might be a mini-sode. And I think, so when it comes to parenting, right now, I'm in the hardest segment of her life. It's so funny how being a parent, all the segments are hard. When they newborns, it's hard because they won't sleep. They up every couple hours. You not sleeping. You operating as a zombie. You trying to feed them. You trying to whatever. You know, still work and all that. Then they get to the toddler stage where they just wilding out. That's hard as hell. Then they get to the school age where they start talking and coming into their personality and all of that. That's hard because you like, who is this person? You know? Like, my baby went through the terrible too. She was a little terrorist, you know? Then, after that, they mellow out for a little bit. Kind of. If you got a girl and they get to their preteens, all they doing is crying. That's it. They're crying that. Then when a teenager, they sick of being a kid, so they hate everything, you know? Or at least that's my experience. I think all parents. This is a random dog outside. I dog. I want a big dog. I want like a cane corso mix. I want a mastiff mix. That's what I really want. Big boy. Mm, I want a boy dog too. I do. I don't know what's going on outside. But yeah. So I think for these type of times, it's good to have friends that have kids, have your support system. Make sure you have somewhere for your kids to go sometimes. It's good to have separation sometimes because I'm honestly like, sorry, I'm paying attention to something. Something going on outside. But I'm honestly gonna write it out and write and talk to her because we at a point where we're not really getting through to each other because she like, I don't want to talk to you. But she mad at me and we can't get past it if we don't talk. So, well, at least if we don't communicate, you know what I'm saying? So, writing is another form of communication and we're going to have to do it that way for now. Um, and I don't know. I don't got no advice for myself besides even if I was trying to drink, I know that wouldn't help because it wasn't going to do nothing but piss me off, you know? So even if I could have a drink, it wouldn't help me none in the situation because I would just be being mean and I wouldn't give a fuck. And that's not the parent I want to be. You know, today was a hard day because I had work. It's my off day. I worked anyway. I worked damn near a full shift on my off day. I drove. I had to drive over an hour to go to this meeting for this school trip she's supposed to have. Just ready to have an attitude in public. You know, want to talk to me. I was tired, you know. Had to drive all the way back. And here we are. And it was funny because I couldn't wait to get back to like have this session. Like, all right, today I really do want to talk. Today I really am feeling like I need this and I have my outlet. And I'm glad I did. But I'm gonna look back on this episode because parenting gonna come up a lot. And also being judged for your past is gonna come up a lot throughout this. Because sorry y'all, I heard something outside so I was trying to pay attention. It's a little weird out here today. But anyway, yeah, your past is gonna come up a lot. Because no matter what, no matter how much progress you make, like the things you did when you weren't okay made a lasting impact. And you may not have even noticed how much. Um, but you're gonna find out later on when people are ready to talk about it, when they get triggered about it or whatever. And you got to be prepared to be able to have those conversations. So I'm like, my kid is mad about some stuff that I didn't know that was bothering her. It's not the point that I didn't know it was bothering her. The point is why. How do I fix it? Um, and it's easy to come from a very narcissistic point of view or a defensive point of view when your feelings are getting hurt because you don't like what somebody's saying about your behavior. And the biggest thing is like reminding yourself like you're not that person anymore. You know, you're not that person anymore. So don't take offense about who you were at one point in time when you can learn from that, learn from that behavior. But yeah, I think that's why I'm gonna call it. Maybe next time we could talk about, I don't know. Why don't y'all tell me what y'all want to talk about next time? Otherwise, I'm gonna just make it up as I go. Um, but definitely be encouraged and yeah, definitely be encouraged. Don't give up, take it one day at a time. Today you might not be happy with however the day went, but the next day you might. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that and thank you for taking a moment of your time to understand the space of mind and I will catch y'all next time, Boo Gang. I'm proud of you. Keep going.